Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again starting another game from over on Itch.io. This is a game called Heartbaked, and it was actually made for NaNoWriMo Jam 2016, so last year's NaNoWriMo competition. I keep calling it a competition. It's not a competition. It's only a competition with the devs against themselves trying to make a game in a month's time. So this game was actually created within a month, and it looks really, really good. It looks like it has a high level of polish. I like the music that's going on here on the title screen, and I like the art a lot as well. But the whole reason I'm starting this is due to the fact that right now the only visual novel that I'm playing on the channel is Sakura Spirit, which isn't for everybody. It's actually hypersexualized, and it's from a male perspective going after females. It's a harem style visual novel, whereas this one is an otome style visual novel, and it's supposed to be like a romantic comedy style thing. So it looked really funny. It looked less lewd than the other game, so this might be more up your alley if you haven't been connecting with Sakura Spirit, and hopefully it's as funny as all of the reviews for it have said it is. It got very, very high reviews on Itch.io. But anyway, let's go ahead, let's get started here. This is our main character on the screen. She looks really cute. I love that even the start button is animated when I scroll over it. So start the game up. My name is, type in your name below. Oh, Ginger. Okay, so we can change her name to anything we want. Let's change it to Girbeagly. Oh, it's too long. Damn it. Ah, crap. I guess we'll keep it Ginger. That's fine, I guess. My nickname is Ginge. Ah, that's a cute nickname. See, I wouldn't have been able to come up with a good nickname for Girbeagly anyways. So Ginge it is. We'll go ahead and we'll start it up here.
Yawn. I rubbed my eyes lazily as warm rays of sun tickled my face.
Aw, she's so cute.
I could have sworn I had at least one more hour of sleep. I yawned one more time, stretching. I don't want to get up just yet. It's not like I was lazy, but the sweet thought of indulging myself in sleep's embrace just for a little longer? I was over the moon when I was given the role of this year's main pastry chef, but actually preparing for it was just... No, Ginger. Pull yourself together. Go, Ginger, go. I slapped my cheeks to wake myself up. I can do this. I can wake up at 3 a.m. for the next 9 days. Hopefully.
Oh god, that sounds terrible. By the way, so this takes place in an elven village where pastries are the only currency. So she's one of the pastry chefs, and she has to find true love or something along those lines. I'm not really sure 100% on the plot here, but it looked really interesting.
I dressed up quickly, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and headed downstairs. Ah, my beloved bakery, Ginger's Pastries, the best pastry shop in our humble village. If someone said otherwise, they were lying, especially if that someone is a dwarvish elf. For convenience, it was connected to my house. That way, I could bake mouth-watering goods for which people from far and wide come in enormous crowds to acquire, whenever I want to. That's what I'd like to say, but the title of pastry chef was given to me a few months ago by my late grandmother. I'm continuously trying to prove myself and get better. That is why I was blessed with the opportunity to bake a variety of cakes and other sweets for the upcoming pastry festival. Every year, to show our deepest gratitude to the revered pastry god, we held an event where we show and taste the best pastries from the neighboring villages. And this year, I would be among the best chefs. It's so nerve-wracking.
Yoo-hoo, Ginger, are you up yet? I don't know who this is.
Oh, it was this time already? How much time had I wasted standing around?
Oi, Ginge, where are you at?
Stop yelling, Radley.
Radley, okay, so this is one of the boy characters. So, once again, a otome game, meaning that I, as the female protagonist, get to pursue one of 3 different guys in this.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, hi there, Radley. Oh, yeah. Hi-ho, Ginger.
Radley was such a moron. It felt like we'd known each other for an eternity. I still remembered when we were running around together, causing a mess in Grandma's bakery. And now he is working for me as a delivery boy, who is quick, efficient, and didn't complain about his low wage. The perfect worker.
She was gonna say slave. Oh man, this music is really jaunty. Oh my.
Besides, it wasn't like he didn't get a fair deal. He was allowed to eat as many pastries as he could.
So who are the lucky fellows to be graced with your bakery goods today,
Let me see. It seems like the mayor and Carver requested sweets.
Ugh, Carver. I still can't understand why you would agree to bake him anything. I wouldn't even want to be standing in the same room as him, breathing his air. Yuck.
Oh, Rads, come on. I just cannot turn down his silent plea that tastes the best sweets ever made. The poor little tart has to eat his food baked at 800 degrees and burnt at that. Ho 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 ho.
Who's she talking about? That must be the reason why he's so tiny.
Phew. I snorted and shook my head. They really do hate each other.
So, mind handing me the basket? I'd rather be quick about the deliveries today.
Oh, sure. Let me just... I went to the counter to pick up the delivery basket. As I lifted it, there was a horrific ripping sound. And then all of my carefully prepared pastries from the night before were tumbling to the floor and rolling around helplessly. I stared in horror as the baked goods were completely ruined, frosting smashing against the floor and filling oozing out of the donuts.
Oh no! Haha!
Radley? He raised his hands defensively, still laughing.
Oh man, that was gold! You didn't see it coming at all! Your face! What a dick face!
Har har, doofus. We can't give our clients this. Don't look at me like that. Yes, even if one of them is Carver.
Aw, you're no fun at all.
Radley pouted, assuming the pose of an angry child. You want to play so badly, silly pie? Then let's dance. Keeping his fear of filth in mind, I picked up one of the destroyed cupcakes. Then I shoved the ruined masterpiece right into his face. Frosting and crumbs smeared across his jaw, and I snickered. Say hello to germs! Mwahaha! All the color disappeared from Radley's cheeks, really complimenting the pink of the frosting. His arms dropped and he started to shudder.
Oh, he must be like a germaphobe or something. No! How could you?
He gave a piercing shriek, twisting his face in disgust, while slowly backing away towards the front door. What is it, Sunshine? Where are you going?
Ginge, I swear, I will not forget this. I will come back to get my revenge. After spending at least a century disinfecting myself.
And there he went, dashing away. I'd probably see him tomorrow, but who knew how long he would bathe for? I retreated to the kitchen, finally commencing the baking spree. I had to give it my all to honor pastry god. A flashback of my grandmother and me sitting in front of a warm fireplace enveloped me. She would tell me tales of our beloved divinity, how the pastry god's goodwill enabled us elves to live peacefully on his sacred grounds. I remembered nagging her to recreate the tale. Her words were so vivid, I could almost smell the sweet scent from when the world was first made, fresh out of the pastry god's oven.
Oh, interesting mythology there.
And for my dear lands, abundant in the sweetness of the tastiest virtues, I shall give thee my fellowship to tend to thee. Meticulous in their actions, with hearts in the right place, I have no fear for this land to be corrupted by my precious children. 'Tis my wish that shall be true. And the role of priest, or rather the role of conveyor of his will, was bestowed upon us, the pastry chefs.
Lady, hello? Oh, okay, hi there. Oh my god, look at those fucking abs.
When I came out of my thoughts, a giant was blocking my view. Or rather, a giant's nicely sculpted abs. Oh, pastries. Focus, woman. There's a huge man in your kitchen, and all you can do is stare at his, I looked up to come face to face with a source of low, husky voice.
My apologies for startling you, though I was standing there for the past 5 minutes, so I figured you must have noticed me. Therefore, let me repeat, I'd like to...
Wait a second, dude donut. What is that smell? No, more importantly, what are you doing in the kitchen? This is staff-only area. Shoo, off you go. People these days, I swear. I pushed him lightly out of the kitchen when I felt something soft under my feet. I looked down to be greeted with a puddle of mud.
Oh no. It's not mud. It's definitely not gonna be mud.
Mud. In my kitchen. Your name.
Benjamin.
Benjamin? Listen,
No. Benjamin. Oh, weird. Oh, okay. As in, please put more emphasis on the B sound. For you see, my sheep.
You weirdo, I don't care. Listen, Benjamin, I'd like to think that I am a nice person, considerate, but for breadstick's sake, has the idea of washing your feet never occurred to you?
Whatever do you mean? I am one with the nature. My flip-flops allow me to feel the greatest gift bequeathed to us.
Pastry god, put me in the oven now. I'm just... Okay, you come in, causing a ruckus in my shop, leaving mud everywhere.
Oh, hi there, sheep.
Are those sheep in my shop? This guy is unbelievable.
Yes, aren't they adorable? This is Bethany, and this is Bernard.
Adding illegal trespasser to your crime list.
Crime list? Since when is the desire to purchase cake a crime? Has the pastry god been dethroned at last? Times change so rapidly.
No, Donut Head, animals are not allowed under any circumstances to waltz into any kind of shop. Were you born yesterday or what? Pastry god, give me the strength to go on.
I like her a lot. She's really funny. Huh? Oh. But they are sheep.
How does that change anything?
Well, they're my family. There's the difference. What a weirdo.
Get out.
Pardon me, but I don't...
Get out of my shop this instant.
Come on, Bethany, Bernard. We don't need to listen to this. But to be denied the entrance to public buildings open to normal people, truly scandalous.
That guy, I hoped I never met him again. Benjamin and his crew walked out of the shop, leaving a mess for me to clean up.
Okay, so at least it wasn't poop. I thought it was going to be poop earlier, but fortunately it was just mud. Oh boy, that would have been disgusting. It would have made everything very, very, very bad. Because we run a pastry shop. Maybe not the most hygienic thing to have poop in there.
Radley, why did you leave me with all this dirt? I sighed and started to purify my sacred ground with the mud and germs.
I like this game a lot so far. The characters are really quirky and they have like really pronounced personas already, very pronounced personalities. And I like that a lot in a game. Like all the characters don't have to be perfect archetypes. Having a quirk makes it actually really fun. So I'm really enjoying this.
Finally, I'm done. After 3 hours of scrubbing, polishing, and an additional hour of airing the shop, it was at last safe to breathe without a gas mask on. The morning passed almost in a blur. Great, I haven't managed to do anything productive today. I think I should bake some thank you gifts for Radley and that Benjamin guy. A unique cotton dirt parfait de la fricue for Bradley, and my specialty for Benjamin, sweet spaghetti mornayse perfect. I still have time to bake something, maybe.
Oh, hello. Who are you? Ginger, what is the meaning of this?
Pastry guide, why do you hate me so... God, why do you hate me so much?
I didn't know you could sink so low, but here we go. You've finally reached your destined level of living.
Carver, what are you rabbiting on about?
Oh, so this is Carver that was owed a delivery earlier in the day.
My not-so-dear Ginger, I have come to complain.
Oh, he's even got like a dastardly villain-style theme, like a goofball villain.
Well, wouldn't that be the first time? And for pastry god's sake, stop yelling.
See, I am quite a cultured man that keeps his word, unlike some people. My yelling ceased, but did your cupcakes arrive at my house? Let me check real quick. Oh wait, I don't have to, because you are a dirty liar.
Oh no, don't mention dirt today to me unless you want to see my wrath.
Your wrath? Aha.
I mean it, little tart. Beat it.
Oh, so he's the one who's also like really short and probably self-conscious about his height.
I did make your stupid cupcakes, but Pastry God decided to enlighten Radley with yet another idea for his pranks.
No more. The noise of the word Radley was enough for me to fully grasp the situation. Still, the order was made. Since my goods did not make it, I demand a refund.
What? The audacity of this dwarf! Listen here, I don't know your little crafty schemes. You are fully aware of the abyss between your level and mine.
Abyss? No, I wouldn't call it an abyss. More like a whole universe between you and me. Ha ha ha!
Sometimes I wondered, why did I even bother?
So this is gonna be like the witch that was from Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet, who, even though she could make her own candy, still came to Syrup's shop all the time to buy candy. So he bakes his own goods as well, but he's so insecure about them and knows that they're not good enough that he comes and he buys the goods from Ginger's shop as well. That's pretty funny.
I could have just quit, went on holiday far, far away, and never come back. Like I was saying, I can't comprehend why you would want to compare mine and your pastries.
Hey, you're still competition. I need to check how you're faring every now and then.
Good God, this music is intense, by the way.
Besides, you've got some talent. Ugh, I cannot believe I've just said that. But yes, and I must scrutinize your progress.
Carver? Maybe I was wrong to perceive him as my arch-rival. Maybe he could tutor me. Maybe.
To know when to strike with my bakery genius to take you down.
I could go and cry myself to sleep. Yeah, that sounded like a good idea.
I love her face. It's so good.
Are you quite done yet?
Don't underestimate my lung capacity. I could go on and on, but I still demand a refund. I'm a victim in this galling situation.
Absolutely not. Do I look like I'm running a charity? Besides, you could very well bake yourself for far better cupcakes than me.
Yes, I could. But why should I turn down the chance of free food? I'm not that picky.
Oh, look at the time. It's already past go-away time.
I like the writing in this a lot. I've noticed a bunch of typos, which have made it a little harder to read, but overall, it's a really, really well-written visual novel so far.
You're not welcome here again.
What? The audacity to banish me from this run-down shop?
Bye-bye. I slammed the door quickly behind Carver. I slid to the floor and grunted at my situation. I didn't want to do anything else. Those three sucked all of my remaining energy out for the day. I went downstairs. The sun is setting. Silly me for thinking I could achieve anything at all today. Oh well. I might as well skim through my recipe book. Still had my grandma's scent. All of her knowledge, as well as all of her predecessors, was contained here. What is this recipe? I've already bookmarked the pages I wanted to make the most, and at the same time are within my abilities. But this is a new one. Why hadn't I noticed it before? Ew! What was this cream doing here, all smeared across the pages? It must have glued them together. I hope it wasn't Radley again. Well, let's see what this recipe is all about. Heartbaked, the ultimate cake for all you connoisseurs.
Oh, just like the name of the game. Cool.
Have you heard of the term, put your heart into something? Well, folks, in this recipe, you do that quite literally. Excuse me? I can just picture the petrified face you're making as you read. My dear chef, I discovered this recipe by an accident, really. One day, I was baking as usual when my dear husband arrived straight from work. Even though we had been together for 10 years, our love has never melted. On that fateful day, he decided to give me some flowers as a surprise that he'd found on his way home. Ugh, blah blah blah, more of this love bowl cake. Dear Muffin Dough, when does the story end? Oh, here we go. In short, because of the love that the cake witnessed, it turned itself into the tastiest, softest, and sweetest pastry ever to be baked. Huh, well, look at that. Heartbaked. Piece of cake, you shall be made, by me, the great Ginger.
Excuse me, guys, I got the burpees here.
Thanks to this cake, everyone would worship me at the festival, adore me, and Carver would just eat his shoes from the fury. There's no way I could let this chance slip by. Besides, it couldn't be that hard to make, right? Ingredients, check. I had all of those. Almost. I had no love. Maybe my love for my work will count? Haha. I am so alone. No, Ginger, you are forbidden to think like that. I shook my head determined and squeezed my fist tightly. How hard could it be to get someone's love? Pfft, nothing that I couldn't handle. Village boys, here I come. Ugh, wait, I had no time to meet someone new, so that left me with Radley, Carver, and Benjamin. Ha ha ha. I couldn't cry. Tears wouldn't improve my situation. I mean, everyone had some positive aspects about them, right? And they were quite a catch, too. Right. Look at Radley. He was so Radley. Yep. Then Benjamin, whose family was sheep, and apparently he had no knowledge of bathing. Score Ginger. Lastly, Carver, little baby strudel elf who couldn't stop yapping and screaming. I was swooning already. I'm going to sleep. I didn't want to think about those dorks anymore.
All right. So it looks like that was the end of chapter 1. Okay, so there's multiple chapters in this game. This is really cool so far. I like this a lot. It even says Radley was here, like, carved into her table. Her poor table. This game is awesome so far. The art is great. I love that there's, like, custom backgrounds, custom art. There's crazy music that's going on in the background. There's excellent characters, really good writing. Just, this makes me super happy to play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode as well. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more of this. I'll probably continue it regardless of what people say, but, you know, if you really like it, let me know. It's always nice to read your comments and reply to you guys when I can. But anyway, if you did enjoy this one, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.